Peace and blessings, love and light, and welcome to day 242 of the 365-day challenge. It's your girl, Kim, and happy Self-Care Saturday. I hope that you all are having a spectacular day so far and that you're continuing in your healthy habits, mind, body, and spirit to make overall wellness a habit. We are in this beautiful holiday weekend, and for some, this is the last big barbecue of the season as we go into start heading towards the fall, and some other children up north are starting to head back to school after this weekend. So hopefully, like I said, you are spending time with family and with friends and just taking it easy on this beautiful Saturday. At least it's a beautiful Saturday here in Atlanta, Georgia. And with that, let's get into day 29 of the 30 Days of Transformation from the Sideline. We're going to be wrapping things up tomorrow. As we've been going through this book, it's been a wonderful experience to sit here and read through my book again and to see that a lot of the things that I've touched on are still relevant today, even though this book was written back in 2016. But be sure that you grab a copy so that way you can participate in my coaching corner that's been a part of the end of each one of the days that we've been covering, and just to have it in your library if you're a book person like I am. Okay, but let's get into it. Day 29 is entitled Fulfillment, and I write, when we find happiness and peace in our lives, we experience a sense of fulfillment. Fulfillment comes because we are no longer living our lives through our ego. We are living our lives through our souls. We believe that we have everything we need. We no longer measure ourselves by any external standards. We don't fear situations that come our way because we are at peace. We've learned to love ourselves so completely and in turn can love others. When we learn to exist in a space of fulfillment, feelings of frustration, self-judgment, and fear are replaced with feelings of enthusiasm, inspiration, and joy. The things we do for ourselves and others are not forced or burdensome. We desire to do things without expectancy. No self-serving thoughts enter our minds. Only that we are doing what comes from a place of pure love. As we continue to live our transformed lives, we have to be mindful that being fulfilled doesn't mean that we will always be happy or joyful. If we are constantly in a state of happiness and we avoid any other emotions, we won't continue to expand and grow. We will still experience sadness, disappointment, frustration, and failure, but we are fulfilled because we are whole. We have learned the value of who we are, where we are, and where we are growing. And with that, let's talk about an exercise in being fulfilled from my coaching corner. And it says, think back to a time when you were involved in an activity that you were successful in and had fun doing at the same time. What were you doing and why did it make you feel good? Are there other opportunities for you to do this again? With other gifts? What other gifts do you have to share? Okay, and it says fulfillment comes when you develop your character from within. Okay, so what are some of the things that you're doing to feel fulfilled? And how are you continuing in your efforts to be fulfilled so that you can pour into others? That's your assignment for today. And with that, I'm going to say enjoy the rest of your self-care Saturday. Be sure to sprinkle self-love and self-care all over yourself. And until I see you all tomorrow, I say peace.